Well, everyone, I am in the small city of Jonesville, Michigan. It's real pretty, isn't it? Seems busier than the population. Peak population was year 2000. There were 2337 people here. 2020 it dropped to 2176. Median age here is 32. It's 54% female, 46% male. It's just a small downtown though, but it is beautiful. It's really interesting driving out here. I was on some back roads here in Michigan, and it was kind of gloomy, even a little creepy. Everything just gray because of the clouds. And here in Michigan, despite it being late April, there are no leaves on the trees yet, so that just kind of added to the creepiness. And then I would pass houses here and there that were empty, and they looked haunted. Let's see what else we can find here, though, shall we? And of course, after I say all that, the first place I drive to is the cemetery. Pretty ironic, isn't it? Well, let me give you a map real quick. This is where I'm at in Michigan. How about ethnic breakdown? 95% white, 2% Hispanic, 2% black, 1% Asian, remaining mixed race. Well, while I'm here in the cemetery, how about the median household income? $55,865 a year, $1,074 a week. Poverty, 21.1% overall. School-age children, it is 31%. That's pretty high. 65 and older, 16%. And here's the cost of living real quick. An 84. Housing is a 62. That's the lowest. Utilities at 102. That's the highest. All right, so now that I've got you all those numbers, let's take a look at this town. Yeah, I was hoping I would find this quickly, and I did. Let me get to the front of it. This is the Grace Episcopal Church. This was built in 1848. Man, look at it, still standing. Let's see, Lancel windows. Wood, made of wood. This is Carpenter Gothic, guys. Beautiful example of it. And a beautiful old building. I love it. Irish-born missionary, preached in Jonesville, 1836. Organized the parish, 38. Church featuring classical and Gothic styling. 1844, finished in 1848. Paneling and furniture made from black walnut are still in place. It would be fantastic to be able to go inside. I'm sure we're not going to be lucky enough for that, though. Nope, it's locked. Well, anyway. What a treasure. The town is filled with beautiful and unique old houses like this one. I love that. Well, let me see. Let me give you crime. Last year, 27 incidents per 1,000 people. The U.S., it's 23. So crime, a little high. Here's the median home value, $145,500. Town is filled with houses just like these. just everywhere. Really nice. Man, I bet it gets cold here in the winter, though. Yeah, really pretty neighborhoods here in town. This one may be abandoned. There's a beautiful house at one time there. That one's in pretty bad condition. Beautiful old house, though. Huge porch. Pay a fortune for that now, wouldn't you? Get a house like that. Awesome. Well, all right, guys. Pretty much showing you what the town looks like. So let's head to the next one. Well, I am in Litchfield, Michigan. Downtown's got a little park right here in the middle. So I'm just kind of hanging around, taking a look at things, giving you a look as well. I guess I'll just go in a circle here. A fantastic old church. That tower looks medieval era, doesn't it? I guess you would call that Gothic. Let me show you on the map where I'm at, so you can see what part of the state I happen to be in at the moment. And then here's population. Peak population was in 2000, 1458. 2020 it had dropped to 1399. Median age is 43. It's 54% male, 48% female. Alright, so let me give you ethnic breakdown. 93% white, 1% black, 1% Asian. The rest is mixed or other. It's a quaint little small town downtown. Well, let's see what else I can find. Well, I was about to pull out, and looks like some Amish. Huh. Wasn't aware that they had Amish here. How about that? Well, that was a cool thing to see. Alright, well, I'm going to head into residential. Let me give you median household income. $47,500. That's $913 a week. Now, let's see what some of these houses look like. It's looking pretty good so far, huh? It's a big church. So far, I'm liking everything I see. Well, here's poverty. 12.9% overall. School-aged children, and 8. That's really low. 65 and older, 21. That's actually a bit high. And just pretty old houses. No cookie cutter here, am I right? They just don't build neighborhoods like this anymore. Well, let's see, how about crime? Very low. Last year, 9 incidents per 1,000 people. The US is 23. Yeah, that is way lower. Crime here is very low. They had 13 crimes total in this town last year. How How much are houses? Median home value, $110,400. Well, I was looking to see if they had a Dollar General. Sure enough, they do. But check it out. This is where the Amish shop as well. Would you get a load of that? How awesome. Their carriages parked there. Those horses are just hanging out. Man, I love that. What an amazing old house. Well, guys, I think that's enough for here. Let's go check out the next town. I'm making my way into Concord, Michigan. Or is it Concord? I'm not sure if it's named after the capital city of New Hampshire. Possibly. I couldn't find any information on that. But here's downtown here. Take a quick look. And then there's a mural I want to show you that it's quite funny, actually. Let's take another quick look at this downtown, and then I'll show you the mural. I think you'll get a kick out of it. Yeah, there it is. Mail pouch tobacco. Treat yourself to cancer. I got a laugh out of that when I saw it, because initially I thought, oh, it's a real nice blast from the past type mural, you know, you see all the time. But no, it's definitely got a newer, more modern twist to it, doesn't it? Well, here's the map. You can see where I'm at. And then here's population history. Peak population, year 2000, 1101. 2020 down to 1085. Well, let's see. Median age here is 31. US is 39, so that makes this town a bit on the younger side. 53% female, 47% male. Here's the ethnic breakdown. 91% white, 3% Hispanic, 1% black, 2% Asian. The remaining is mixed race or other. I'm kind of wowed here. Wow. Well, let's see. Let me give you median household income. $62,143 a year. It's $11.95 a week. That's some pretty darn good money, isn't it? Here, I'm going to take a left. Let's get a look at this house. How about that, guys? That is a beauty. Well, let's look at poverty. 16.7% overall. School-age children, 23. 65 and older, 15. A little bit higher than the U.S. overall. Cost of living's good, 83. Housing's at 59. Utilities, the highest, 102. The median home value in this town is $158,900. Now, with that information given to you, here's a house for sale. It is on Concord Street, or Concord Street. I don't see a number anywhere, though. I'm sure it would probably be easy to find, though. What do you think they want for that? It's a nice old house. Here's the neighbors. Their houses are nice, too. Let's see, crime. I looked it up. Last year, 8 incidents per 1,000 people. Very low. US is 23. I think they had, it was 10 crimes total here last year. I don't think anybody's going to be upset about that. That's really low crime. Yeah, there's a Dollar General right there. And let's see. George Farm Center. How about that? Tasty treat. Those old school walk-up restaurants that many of us went to as kids. I know most of you remember. Well, all right. I think we've seen just about everything there is to see here. Well, all right. I've got one more town to show you. Let's head that way. Wow. Now I have to admit, I didn't expect to see a Confederate flag in Michigan. I am in the town of Homer, Michigan. Look at this beautiful downtown already. Goodness gracious. How about this, huh? Very nice. Make sure you get a good look here before we head into residential. All right, so here's a map. And here's population history. Peak population year 2000, 1851. Last census down to 1575. That's a pretty good drop. Median age here is 30. US is 39, so yeah, a younger town. 52% female, 48% male. That's the gender breakdown. And here's the ethnic breakdown. 92% white, 2% Hispanic, 1% black, last 5% mixed or other. Well, now that is a bright purple. Here's the median household income, $49,271 a year. That's $948 a week. Poverty's 15.3 overall. School-age children 21. 65 and older is 14%. Cost of living's an 82. Housing's lowest 56, utilities highest 102. All right. Beautiful houses, huh? All right, so crime. 9 incidents per 1,000 people. Compared to 23 for the US. So, yeah, they had 14 crimes here total last year. Well, there may not be a lot of money in the town, but I can tell you what they are wealthy in. It's beautiful homes. Every family has a story. Welcome to ours. I like that. Well, let's see. I was reading about the varsity baseball team here, high school team. They hold the national record for most consecutive wins, 75. In 2004, they went 38-0. Yeah, that's really tough to do in baseball. Let me give you median home value. $119,600. Yeah, that's not a lot of money for houses. Not these days. But in these small towns, pretty much every state, you can find affordable housing. I guess the problem's jobs, isn't it? And income. Yeah, it's too bad. I think a lot of people would love to have some of these houses. All right, everyone, so that's going to be the end of this one. Up next, Nicole and I are going to show you the town, actually the small city, that breakfast cereal built. Yeah, I've been wanting to see this city for a long time. Can't wait to show it to you. So I hope you guys come along for the ride, and we will see you there.